game in the Super Pershing on Malinovka. Not a particularly outrageously great game by me. Definitely not a high-scoring damage game. I do pretty good spotting, and that was kind of my mood when I come into this game. I haven't done a lot of. I've never been a light tank spotting type of person, and I thought, well, I'm gonna start learning a little bit how to do it. So I know in my Super Pershing because I just can't stand light tanks. I hate them. I don't think this game plays quite like the PC version. You know, you watch videos of PC version, you'll see a light tank go into a bush, and the tanks will be, 100 meters away and not spotting them. And you sit there and don't move, and they just drive it around you. That doesn't happen on the Xbox version. At least I haven't been able to get it to happen. Usually when they get in within 150 meters or something, you get spotted. Whether you're moving or not, whether you're in a bush or not, whether you have camo on or not, whether you have camouflage on your crew or not. So maybe I just don't know the mechanics of it too well. But anyways, I'm in my Super Persian, moving over here to support the Ag Tiger, or whatever it's called. I don't like trying to pronounce the names of those tanks because everyone complains. It's an 8.8, how's that? I see that T32 up there, and I figure, well, this guy kind of has this right here. It's not much space for two people there. Do I want to try to move over on the other side, that little mound? And then I notice, oh, that T32 is moving down, trying to get around him. No thank you. Not that I do any damage there, but he stops immediately once he sees, oh, there's another tank there. I can't just go behind the 8.8 and kill him. The artillery takes a shot and pummels him. That's pretty good. I have a problem with the Super Pershing. I got a minute here to talk. The Super Pershing. Yeah, I was a super tester. I say was because I was removed from the super test program. I was put in the corner and my hands were slapped because I made a post on the forums that complained about the Super Pershing being nerfed. And they removed me from the super test program for it. So I must have hit something, must have hit the nail on the head. They actually had one of the wargaming guys there. I can't think of the name. I'm horrible with names, but he came on there and made a post about how it's going to be balanced and this and that. I noticed the difference back when they introduced the crews. I've had over 500 games in my Super Pershing. When they introduced the crews, it changed a little bit. Now, what I did when they introduced the crews was I took my crew out of my Super Pershing because I got like 7 perks right off the bat because I had built up so much. So when they introduced the crews, I was able to pick like 7 of them. So I was like, I'm gonna stick this guy in my I think I stuck it in my E5, T110E5. That or it was either that or one of my patent. I can't remember which one. So I thought maybe the Super Pershing got, it didn't play quite the same because I took my crew out. But then I put the crew back in and it still didn't play the same. And like I said, it's not like I haven't had a few games in it. I've had over 500 games in my Super Pershing. So I know how it played. So I made the post and they said, it hasn't been done and this and that, and then all of a sudden I was removed from the super test program. So I must have hit something, if I wasn't right, they wouldn't have done such. One of the big things about super test programs is you can't talk about anything that you know about. And I guess they felt that I might have known something, which I didn't. I was just going by, playing it on the live server and the field. After having 500 games, you know how a tank plays. So anyways, we're back to when the Freedom was released, they all of a sudden did a quick patch thereafter, and all of a sudden the spaced armor was back on the regular Super Pershing. And guess what? It's playing a lot better than it did a month ago. Go figure. Wargaming will say, oh no, we didn't touch it. That spaced armor, that was just a cosmetic thing. No, it wasn't. They removed the space armor and in turn lowered your armor on the front of the tank, which made a big difference. whether they want to admit it or not. But we're back to the game here. You know, I'll get off that because that's whatever. They're not going to admit when they screw a tank up because, you know, they'll have ticked off players that have paid big bucks for these tanks. You pay $50 for a tank. You want it to play the way it played when you got it. So, anyways, I'm taking a few shots here. Like I said, I only get, I don't know, 800 shot damage in this game, but as you can see up there, I have 18 spotting damage. So, it's working out pretty good. I moved up here, and I'm just spotting. Not doing anything too particular. I don't want to get killed by that IS-8. He can do a number on me. So I, you know, take a little pot shot and back up. I'm surprised artillery never took any shots at me. I'm really surprised. There's another spotted target hit. And there's only 2 of them left. I said I didn't talk too much about the actual gameplay in this one. I was more or less venting on the whole Super Pershing deal. But I've had quite a few games in it since the Freedom was introduced, and it is playing better. It is playing more like it played 3 months ago. So yeah, the game's over. My team did really good. You know, I don't know if maybe I helped out a little bit with that spotting, but the team pretty much obviously dominated. It's one of those, you know, games where the other team couldn't do crap. I'm usually on the other team. I usually get really frustrated, so that artillery is running. I thought he was going to run right off the edge of the cliff there, so I'm waiting. I'm waiting to take my shot, which he was going to do, but he got killed first. So yeah, that's just my views on the Super Persian and wargaming and their little deal with not admitting that they nerfed it, but it's back to normal. Plays more like it did before the crews come out, and yeah, I'm liking the tank again. So you know, we'll see right here. I think I get, you know, I got 107,000 silver, almost 108,000, almost 4,000 spotting. So yeah, it's a good game. So as always, BumpmyStump says, fire at the red ones.